Everyone knows of the Appalachian Trail or the AT, but at times it can be mythical. People can hike to places like Clingman's Dome or Mount Washington and the White Mountain National Forest, but may not be aware that they're actually on the AT. If the Appalachian Trail is to be preserved, we need to identify it as a valued local resource rather than just a pedestrian throughway from Georgia to Maine. Over 2,000 miles long, traveling through 14 states, the AT is cared for by over 6,000 volunteers. Most of these volunteers are white, male, and over 50. Many of the 2 million people that come for a hike on the AT fit that same demographic. So the question becomes, how do we build a diverse constituency of outdoor enthusiasts, preserve our volunteer tradition, educate citizens about the trail and all the disciplines it holds for teachers like science, math, writing, engineering, art, and reading? To engage new audiences, the Appalachian Trail Conservancy, the National Park Service, and the U.S. Forest Service have cooperatively developed a program that invites teams of teachers to participate in a year-round professional development program that promotes healthy lifestyles and a conservation ethic. A Trail to Every Classroom was launched to recruit, educate, and train tomorrow's volunteers. Each year, following a series of introductory workshops in their own regions, 50 educators gather for a week-long summer institute at the National Conservation Training Center in West Virginia. There, teachers attend presentations by national experts in curriculum development focused on place-based service learning, outdoor education, grant writing, reflection, and questing. Follow-up regional workshops take place in the fall focusing on curriculum implementation and sustainability. We've now trained more than 300 educators and engaged more than 25,000 students in trail activities.
Trail to Every Classroom is our hope, and all you have to do is talk to people who have been in it or involved in it now, and you'll feel their passion and excitement.
Not only does it encourage collaboration in your communities, but the teacher I came here with, we've got a number of different ways, teaching very different disciplines on how we can integrate it in her class, my class, and then throughout the school, which is, I think, an enormous task that I feel we've accomplished here through the tools and all the support that we've gotten, through this program.
The whole idea of place-based service learning hits so many things that are so important for youth today, and teachers will find when they come to this that they're going to learn techniques that they don't know about that will really work and are really easy to implement.
First of all, if you're coming to this or considering applying for this, I have never ever spent a week at a teacher training, and I've spent a lot of my life at teacher trainings. Not 1 minute was wasted. Not 1 minute was roll your eyes, I can't believe I'm here instead of at home doing what I need to do. So I need to put that out there. Amazing.
What excites me about Trail to Every Classroom is the fact that it encourages students to connect with their community, whether it's through the outdoors, whether it's through service, but to take a greater interest in what's going on around them, become involved, and figure out ways to make a difference.
It provides this framework and this extensive network for doing what teachers, want to do the most of, and that's to get kids connected to some kind of real life problem, and it provides sort of the support network to do that. I mean, you can't ask for any more than that, because the most difficult thing is to pull it off as a teacher, and this is this phenomenal way of actually pulling it off. And I think, to me, that's you can't buy that.
I cannot wait to go back to school. Today is August 1st, and I'm thinking about and excited about and can't wait to get home and actually write a letter to my students about some of the things we're going to do. And I'm excited. After 18 years, it's awesome to find a program that has gotten me to that place again.
Our students are developing curricula that's utilizing the Common Core, applying that in a problem-solving, real-world, relevant way that's going to have an impact in their local community, in the local trail community, and in their lives and in their education, and they will be successful.